What's up, YouTube? BK with BK Gaming 9000 here. Today, we are on in Earth. We're at the EDZ. We're in the Winding Cove for Xur, our weekly Xur video. So, without further ado, let's see what Squiggly Face has for us today.
These are from the Nine.
He's got Arbalist. Probably, if you don't have this, grab it. It is a great DPS weapon for raids, dungeons, all this other stuff, especially with the, Divinity, that whole, whatever the scandal is, whether you're for it or against it, I don't really care. This weapon pairs well this season because linears do a lot of damage, which is always good. It also breaks shields in GMs and in master content. So should, for example, you run the Master Oryx this week, Void Shields are a must for the regular ads, but every knight that spawns has an Arc Shield, and even if you're running a Void for match game, you can break that shield with Arbalist. So that's its intrinsic. It's also a barrier intrinsic as well. So yeah, pop that, but pick it up if you don't have it. We have Frosties, which is a great mobility for the Hunter class. It's not that great of a role. I'd probably pass on it personally. I'm not a big strength role person for hunters. For Ursa Furiosa, this is also a terrible role. Don't pick this up. Only pick these up if you don't have them. For the Warlock, this isn't terrible. If you're going for a mobility discipline role, for that type of stat distribution, this isn't terrible. But for me, it's not that great of a role. I usually like to go resilience because that's meta right now. And or recovery because resilience mods cost less than recovery mods. For the weapons, we have Chroma Rush, one of the better auto rifles from that season. However, the roll itself isn't that great. For Whispering Slab, it's also a great bow, not that great of a roll. Some people would argue Swashbuckler is great if you hit like a knife throw, and that way you can do even more damage. But bows do a lot of damage anyway to normal ads, so it's not that big of a deal. For Grid Skipper, this is a great pulse rifle. For Frenzy, it's actually not that bad. It's got a range masterwork, so you could probably make that work if you don't have one already. We have Demolitionist auto loading. None of the two in here, so I probably would pass on that. And it's a lightweight frame, it's not a weight frame. Punching Out, Unrelenting, and Feeding Frenzy. Sidearms did get a buff recently, so we also have Elemental Capacitors. So this is actually bugged, so you might be able to get. Oh, look at that! It just changed again. Live on video. So moving target, elemental capacitor, unrelenting. So it's got some rolls here, and you might even get some a cheeky third roll there if you have enough resets for that for Vanguard. And Vanguard is bonus this week. So if you don't know, this is actually a really good machine gun. If you don't have it already, it's got Vorpal auto loading, high cal ricochet with a reload masterwork. This is a pickup if you don't already have one of those, and I'm actually going to pick that up because it's good. So Frozen Orbit with opening shot. This is also a bugged one, so it's actually got opening shot, moving target, and it also had box breathing. So if you're looking for a Frozen Orbit and you have multiple resets a season for a Crucible, you will see more perks on these Xur weapons, and you can go ahead and pick them up. So like you saw, that opening shot was a box breathing when I picked it up, and there it is again. See? So if you want to go ahead and pick that up, go ahead and pick it up. I don't need it, but for this week's armor, we have the Righteous Gauntlets, the Righteous set basically from, I believe, I forgot what season that was. Holy shit, that was a long time ago. For our exotic rolls, we got Killing Wind on the DMT, not that great. Hipfire for Hawkmoon, nah, I'd pass on that. It's a precision hand cannon, especially with the bonus factor, so I'd probably pass. I mean, Killing Wind's not terrible. You got armor piercing round, it's just the DMT's been so nerfed to the ground, it's not even worth it. So that's Xur for you guys today on October 21st. And yeah, make sure to subscribe and tune in for next week's.